Here's an idea if you're a hobbyist, woodworker, any kind of fabricator, and you work with small, intricate pieces. You have an old toothbrush laying around. Hey, if you don't use it anymore, you might as well convert it into something you can use. So in this case, we're going to turn this Braun cordless toothbrush into a little mini micro sanding tool. What I do is I remove the original toothbrush head, remove all the bristles from the head, cut them, needle nose pliers, whatever you have to get the bristles out. Then what I do is I adhere a plastic disc. In this case, I think all I used was a guitar pick way back when I made this. And I round it out a little bit larger than the size of the toothbrush head. I then crazy glue that or adhere it to the toothbrush head. And then we're ready to go. To make my sanding disc, I take some self-stick, any size or grit, whatever you can find, and in this case a gasket punch, and I have a 9/16 one here. I just take a hammer, punch it out. I can make as many discs as I want in different grits depending on what I buy. Here's an example of one that's been already peeled, back has been peeled off. I simply adhere it to my toothbrush and this guy's ready to go. If you don't have a cordless Braun and you don't want to spend that kind of money, or you don't have one laying around, here's a much cheaper version, same idea. This is a Crest spin brush. There's a lot of brands out there. You want something that oscillates back and forth. In this case, same idea. Pull the bristles out, adhere to piece of plastic to where the bristles were. There's my disc installed. I take my item that needs to be sanded. I turn on my toothbrush, and I can get into the small cracks, nooks and crannies. If I wear my disc out, or I want to change grits, I simply peel it off. Take another disc. Here's in this case an 80 grit piece of paper. And sand away. So there you have it, a micro hobby sander. This one very cheap. I think this will probably cost you about $5 to put together if you have some of the tools. So hope that helps you. Thanks.